Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lord Exsus, and I'd like to welcome you all back to Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. Now, in the last episode of Neverwinter Nights, we had some challenging fights on our hands. The academy that we're at is under attack, but we did indeed manage to get through, and I managed to recall or call a new familiar, the Hellhound Cerberus. So I was very, very happy with how the last episode went. Apart from the fact is, I still have not fixed the skipping and stuttering on this game. I do not know how to do that. I've tried everything and to no avail. So I'm just going to press on with it being the way it is because I want to play this game. I very much enjoy it. I am enjoying myself. I hope you are too. So, without further ado, let's get in. So it was this one, the prelude. So we're loading in. Okay, and this is where I left it. This is where we are. So, yes. And before we go any further, let's see, are we able to rest? We are able to rest. Let's get all my spells back. Let's do that thing. So, I'm very much hoping in this episode that I'm able to get out of the academy and we can get into Neverwinter proper. Let's hope that's a thing. So, before we press on through this door, because undoubtedly there will be more enemies. There's always more enemies. Let's smack up my mage armor. Okay, and we've got our lovely companion Cerberus here with us. He is completely uninjured. Obviously, we have our mage armor on, so let us go. Let's make haste. The stables. Oh, okay, shit in the bed. What's happening here? Okay, okay, so she's disappearing. Her bonds are broken. Okay, so we've got some goblins and some guys fighting them. Okay, well I'm going to smack up magic missile straight away and just go for it. Okay, Cerberus is just wailing in there, having a good old time of it. There's a weak goblin over there. I'll take that on with some ice dagger, I think. Nice. And that is sorted. So this was the stables. And I believe those two little dryad creatures, the elvish type thing here and the other thing there that left, I think they were the water Davian creatures. What's in here? 2 gold. Okay, so who are you guys? Because, yeah, you're not bad guys. Let's have a talk to you.
We came too late. The creatures are lost. The academy students slain. No! This cannot be! How could this happen?
Okay, so you're Authentic Moss. So you came to help us. Okay. How could this happen? Well, you tell me.
All is lost, Fenthic. The nymph has fled. The Yonti and the other creatures have escaped into the streets of the city. And where was Arabeth during all this?
Oh, you guys know Arabeth. You are Destha in the lane. Okay, I have come from Lady Arabeth. She sent me to protect the creatures. And this guy says, you are the student she sent? Did Arabeth really think a whelp such as this could defend the water Davian creatures? She should have come herself. Is she really so blind, Fenthic? Hey, chill the hell out. I ain't no whelp, okay? I fought hella guys to get here, including a spellcaster that literally raped me twice. So yeah, I'm doing pretty okay. You guys have just been here in the stables, just smashing out some goblins, nothing much else. Fenthic says, Destha, sorry. I will have you speak no more ill of Lady Arabeth. She did what she thought was best. The old guy says, bah! I know of the feelings you and Lady Arabeth have for each other, but it does nothing to change the facts. She was wrong to bring the creatures here. I will leave you and your lady love to clean up this mess, Fenthic. I must go and make arrangements to recover the cure Arabeth has so carelessly lost. Okay. So, that was interesting. So, you guys weren't acting really like friends, but you were fighting alongside each other. What do you have to say, Fenthic?
You must forgive Dester. The strain of the Wailing Death weighs heavily on the Hellmites.
The Hellmites? I don't know what that is. The group you are part of?
As their leader, Dester has worked long and hard to help ease the suffering of Neverwinter. and this most recent setback has upset him greatly.
Yeah, I could. By the way, there are people still dying around. I can hear people getting hurt.
I'm Fenthic Moss, priest of Tyr and companion of the Lady Arabeth. You must be the student Arabeth told me about.
Oh, so you're her partner. Okay, yes, yes I am. I'm Exsus. Destha and I arrived with reinforcements shortly after the attack began. We found Arabeth in the South Assembly Chamber, hard pressed by dozens of mysterious assailants. Okay, so she got attacked after I left. We managed to drive off the attackers, and Arabeth told us she had sent one of the students on ahead to defend the water Davian creatures. How the hell did you guys get here before me? I didn't even see you. While Arabeth tended to the wounded, one of the mages who had arrived with the reinforcements teleported Dessa and me to this room. Alas, we arrived to find the cages upturned and the creatures fleeing. Okay, so you got teleported. I had to fight my way through. Do you know who attacked the academy? We have no clue as to who planned the attack, and I doubt any prisoners we take will know anything about who is truly behind this. A few straggling goblins are all that remain of our attackers, but I fear we have lost this battle. The water Davian creatures are gone. In any case, discovering their identity is secondary. Our first priority must be to recapture the water Davian creatures, so that we may extract a cure for the Wailing Death. So you guys know for a fact that the Wailing Death can be cured by these things. Okay. I'm going to say the top one. I'm going to be the good guy. I will help you in this task, Fenthic. From all accounts, you're a capable man, Exsus. Arabeth told me the instructors at the academy spoke very highly of you. Well, damn right they should. I mean, look how dapper I look. I've got a hellhound called Cerberus as well. How cool the fuck is that? I do not know what role you are to play in this, Exsus. That is for my Lady Arabeth to decide. You must meet her at the Halls of Justice in the coming week. Lady Arabeth will have more information for you then. Hopefully, we'll have a better understanding of what we're up against. We must all do our part, Exsus. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions first. Is there anything... So tell me about yourself, Fenthic. I'm a servant of Tyr. Nothing more and nothing less. I serve Neverwinter as is my duty, and my heart weeps as the city suffers. Tell me about... okay, I'm going to say, so you and Arabeth are lovers. Arabeth and I are of one heart, it is true. Is this surprising? We are both disciples of Tyr. We are both servants of Neverwinter. No, it's not surprising. I guess I don't really know you. I don't really know her, so... tell me about Arabeth. Arabeth is the shining light who must guide our way. She's a paladin of Tyr. That I kind of do know. That's kind of a D&D thing, like a paladin of Tyr. I've heard of this. And only her courage and devotion to Neverwinter surpass her grace and beauty. Well, someone's severely in love. Tell me about Destha, because he seemed like a dick. Okay, wrong one. Sorry. Destha is a good man, though the Wailing Death weighs heavily on him. He does not serve Tyr as my Lady Arabeth or I do, but his devotion to Helm is almost admirable. Okay. Destha and his Helmites have been tireless in their efforts to offer what comfort they can to those afflicted by the plague. Maybe I just thought he was a dick then. Can you tell me more about these water Davian creatures? Arabeth is the only one who has the authority to speak of such things freely. You will have to talk to her in the Halls of Justice. Okay, so that's it. That's all I can ask him. So, I will meet you at the Halls of Justice within the week then. There is much to attend to in the coming week. Arabeth and I will meet you at the temple. May Tyr's blessings be upon you, Exsus. Cool, we leveled up. So, let's do that thing. So, again, I'm going to go for Wizard, of course. What have we got here? Okay, it's my points thing again, so I'll just put the same stuff in. 1 in concentration. Put 1 in skill. 1 in listen. 1 in spellcraft. That'll give me... Can I do a magical device? You may not learn that skill. No, I cannot. That's why I couldn't search before. I actually cannot... I can now use search because I put a point into it. That's why I couldn't use. The search thing didn't appear for me before. If you remember, I couldn't actually find it. Heal is a class skill. That'll cost 2. Let's put something into heal, because although I don't want to do it, there is going to be times where characters get downed, or maybe healing can be applied before that happens. It isn't a wisdom ability. I can use a healing kit to cure wounds and heal poisons and diseases, so that's going to be necessary, especially after we lost Pavel in, I think that was the last episode it was, that caster, whoever that guy was, he smashed up Pavel and I had to respawn and couldn't get back in time. Okay, so we have a feat we can choose this time. Oh, cool, let's have a look at this. So I noticed extend spell back there. Resist disease, resist poison. Silence spell. What is this? Let me guess, if I'm silenced I can still cast it. Ability to cast first level spells. Silence spells are cast without the verbal component. A silence spell occupies a spell slot 1 level higher than normal. Ah, I see. So basically I can put level 1 spells into a level 2 spell slot, but cast them without using the verbal thing. So if I were to be silenced, that makes sense. Oh, we have some good stuff here though. Spell penetration. Ability to cast first level spells. A spellcaster with his feat gains a +2 bonus to the caster level checks to beat a creature's spell resistance. That's very handy. Spell focus. A character with his feat is adept in a certain school of magic, getting a +2 bonus to spell save DC for all spells that they cast from that school. It's a little bit more limited. What's still spell? If I'm held in place, I guess. A still spell occupies spell slot. Yeah. Still spells are cast without the somatic component, basically without me having to move my arms or any other part of my body. Okay. Cool. So we've got a few bits here. I could give myself light armor proficiency. Armor proficiency, mediums. This feat grants the knowledge to make effective use of light armor. All classes except monks, sorcerers, and wizards have this feat for free. So basically, I can put that on and I can use light armor. That might be very handy, but there are other things. And empower spell is what I saw. Ability to cast second level spells. Specifics. All variable numeric effects of an empowered spell are increased by 50%. For example, an empowered magic missile deals 1.5 times normal damage. Empowerment does not increase the spell's duration. An empowered spell occupies a spell slot 2 levels higher than a normal spell. And then we have extend spell. Ability to cast first level spells. Extend spell have their duration doubled, lasting twice as long as normal, and extend spell occupies a spell slot 1 level higher than normal. Okay, so yes, basically now I have the ability to make my mage armor last longer if I want to do that. So okay, good look through things, good look. I'm probably gonna this does not, spell penetration does not require that my spells I currently have occupy a higher slot. So at this point, this is going to be the one most worth taking. Just let me look at spell focus again. Oh yeah, that's the certain school of magic. That's fine, but not as useful as this one right now. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take spell penetration. So that's good. And I believe that's passive. That's automatically applied. So general fee. Yep, it just adds greater penetration. That's fine. We'll take that. Okay, we can now choose either 2 level 2 spells or 1 level 2 spell, 1 level 1 spell. So let's look at what we've got for level 2. Death Armor. What is Death Armor? A magic aura surrounds the caster, injuring creatures that touch it. Any creature striking the caster takes 1d4 damage plus 1 point per 2 caster levels. Nice. Handy. Flame Weapon. Fox's Cunning. Gedle's Electric Loop. Gedley's Electric Loop. Ghost Visage, Ghoul Touch, Invisibility. Knock. Knock is the original spell name for being able to unlock locks via magical means. In this case, specifically containers. Cool, cool. Lesser Dispel. Dispel is handy. Dispel attempts to strip all magical effects from a single target. It can also target a group of creatures attempting to remove the most powerful spell effects from each creature. Dispel is handy. But we have another attack on Melf's Acid Arrow, which would be quite handy as well. Stone Bones. What's this? Cause the target you cause the target undead to gain a +3 natural armor class bonus. Well, not so much. We have summon creature rank 2. Could we have another Cerberus? The caster summons a dire boar to be faithful. Okay, no. The creature one was the badger, the dire badger. We can summon a dire boar as well. Okay. So there's a few here. Blindness / deafness. Target creature is struck blind and deaf. That could be quite handy. Ooh, combust. Spell makes a creature burst into flames. Having it. Loving that. Because at the moment I've got that shitty flare. And we get one more. We get one more. Do you know what? I'm quite taken with the death armor. I think I'm going to have the death armor. Yeah, let's go for the death armor. There's a load of good ones there. They're not all damage dealing ones, but that's the whole point of the wizard in D&D games. You got to mix and match these spells. Find out what really works. Things like darkness or causing them to go blind and deaf could be absolutely amazing. And then have your warrior come in an absolutely clean house. So I'm taking that. Hellhound Cerberus. It's just telling us he's leveled up. I can now change if I want. I can choose a new familiar. I do not want a new familiar. Cerberus is the man or the dog. Keeping you. So this is everything that happened. All my shit that went up. And my feat I chose for spell penetration. And no spells removed. Beautiful. Cerberus is going away to recharge and come back stronger than before. So, I'm assuming we can rest in here. And if this is the case, I want to bring up this. And I now can... I can't do any more first level spells, but I can prepare both of my 2 second level spells. That is insane, and I also very much like it. So combust and death armor. Oh, that's amazing! I can put mage armor and death armor on at the same time. I feel slightly moist. Not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie about that. It's amazing. So that's cool. We'll get rid of this box up here. And I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm not going to say anything. Well, let's just see how the rest of this playthrough goes. Okay, that was amazing. They're rested up, so let's bring this shit back up. And I want combust. I want you to replace flare. Yeah, flare can suck a dick. That spell nearly always misses. And death armor can go in F10, right next to mage armor. These are going to be handy. I mean, I can't remember, what did it say? Did it say it also protects me? Oh, did not mean to do that. Come back, please. I don't know if it said it also protects me. Let's have a look at the character sheet. That seems to be glowing here, so... We're doing okay. Nothing's major amazing right now. But then again, we are only level 3. So, we're doing okay. Intelligence is looking good. Which is the main stat we're using. Okay. I think we are absolutely sorted. What is the journal saying as well? So, you've encountered Thenthic, and Dessa. Thenthic is advisor to Arabeth, and is also her betrothed. Dessa is a Hellmite, helping in the defense of the plague, and seems unimpressed with the efforts of those involved so far. Thenthic has asked that you proceed to the Hall of Justice in Neverwinter to begin your quest for the cause and cure of the Wailing Death Plague. Henchman. So, Henchman was a thing given to us. These are by date. Pavel has died while acting on as your henchman. Once you have entered chapter 1, henchmen that are killed while in your service will be spirited away and resurrected. They can then be recovered by going to the nearest temple of Tyr. We can bring Pavel back from the dead. Not that I particularly want to or care, but it's probably not a bad thing. that he didn't die permanently, because it was a little unfair. I did not have the capabilities at the time to save him. So, do we go out here? We go out here. Loading module.
In one brutal attack, the promise of those at the Academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Waterdavian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true, though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
Sup? I'm guessing they're talking about me. They better be. Oh god, this place is fucking rough looking. Everything here is rough looking. Right, I'm going to summon Cerberus just because my dog should be with me at all times. So, yeah. Anyway, I really need to sell all my shit as well. Look at my inventory. That is jam-packed. What is this? Ooh. How do I identify? Oh, I need an identify scroll, don't I? Do I not have one? Whoa, what did I? Did I just put them back up? Did I just put them on the floor?
You were quick to answer the summons.
Oh.
Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the halls of justice.
It looks like the halls of the dead at the moment, sir. But thank you, Fenthic.
This is a mistake, Fenthic. We know nothing about this whelp. How can you so blindly trust them?
Oh, you call me a whelp, old man. You evil-looking old bastard. But up here in the box it says about this wizard. Desta, please, Exus showed great promise throughout his training in the academy, and has done even more in the weeks since the attack. Rarely has a recruit shown such potential after a short training period. If we are to have any hope of finding a cure for the Welling Death, we need people like Exus in the service of Neverwinter. I'm going to put I am honoured. And I still say we should put our faith in my Helmite brethren rather than this unproven boy. Albeit, Arabeth holds Exus in the highest regard, Desta, and Lord Nasher placed her in charge, not you. Please, Exus, you must forgive Desta. The plague takes a heavy toll on us all. A toll made even greater in the past week by the attack on the Academy and the loss of the cure. I'm going to say I understand these are troubled times. You speak more truth than you know, Exus. Within the Academy walls, a true horror of the Wailing Death had yet to be felt. The quarantine of Neverwinter has done little to halt the spread of the Wailing Death. Bonfires burn night and day as the city dispose of the dead, yet the corpses are piled ever higher. It is all we can do to contain the chaos and maintain order within the various city districts. Rumours run rampant, and the citizens are on the verge of panic. Because the plague cannot be cured by priests or clerics of the city, some claim it is an unnatural thing sent by an unknown enemy bent on destroying Neverwinter. The attack on the Academy in these past weeks will only make things worse, Fenthic. Once people learn how Arabeth lost the cure through her lack of faith. Desta, I will not have you question the faith of my true love. Arabeth believed the Academy to be a safe haven. Anyway, it is not our place to even discuss such things. My Lady Arabeth is in charge, appointed by Lord Nasher himself to stop the Wailing Death. You must talk to her, Exus, as soon as possible. And, I will say I will go to Arabeth at once. My Lady Arabeth awaits you in the chamber beyond the north door there. She works tirelessly to put an end to the plague that ravages Neverwinter. Go with the blessing of Tyr upon you. And I will. But I want to pick my my gauntlet back up. Please. I'm going to have to get that identified by a vendor. I don't want to talk to that old bastard. That's for sure. Who are you? You're a nurse. I don't need to talk to either of you two. So you were talking about this door. This door was to the north.
To be here. I must speak with you.
Hello, Arabeth.
Welcome to chance to introduce myself properly to you while you were training at the academy.
That's okay, you don't need to curtsy and shit. That's quite a bit OTT right there. That's fine, Arabeth.
I am Lady Arabeth de Tilmarand, paladin in the service of Tyr, and the right hand of Nasha Alagondar, Lord of Neverwinter. I have been waiting for you.
Yeah, that's what your husband in there said. You were waiting for me. Why?
I have been following your progress since your early training at the academy. Neverwinter has need of one like you if we are to survive the Wailing Death.
Okay. I mean, my magic's pretty hardcore, but, you know, I did die against a caster that, like, killed me in one shot.
The attack on the academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover that which we have lost.
Okay, well, I'm going to be nice and say it'd be an honor to serve you, Lady Arabeth.
I knew I could count on you. There are many rumors about the plague, but if you are to aid me in this, it is important you know the truth about the Wailing Death.
Okay, there's something you're not telling me then.
Our divine healers can do nothing to help those afflicted by the Wailing Death. And even our most powerful magic cannot raise those who succumb to the illness.
Okay.
But a short time ago, we had word that Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the famous Archmage of Waterdeep, had discovered a potential cure, one that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures.
What became of these creatures?
Under great secrecy, the 4 creatures were gathered in Waterdeep, then sent here to Neverwinter. As strange a menagerie as any has ever set eyes on. A cockatrice, an intellect devourer, a yonti, and a dryad.
And when I entered those stables, the 2 I saw were the yonti and the dryad. They both escaped. I'm guessing the cockatrice and the intellect devourer had done the same thing, but before I got there.
I ordered them sent to the academy, Neverwinter's renowned training institution for adventurers of every ilk. I once studied there myself, and I thought the instructors and students were loyal to Lord Nasha.
Yeah, well, you know different now, don't you? And then the academy was attacked.
You were there. You saw the slaughter. The attack caught us unprepared. You are one of only a handful of survivors from the carnage of the academy.
Yeah, I have a way of doing that.
Fenthic and Dester arrived with reinforcements, but during the confusion of battle, the Waterdavian creatures disappeared into the streets of Neverwinter, and our hopes of a cure vanished with them.
I'm just going to ask her, tell her, how may I serve you in this?
Your task in this is twofold. First, find the Waterdavian creatures and bring them back to me, at any cost. We need to harvest components from these creatures if we are to concoct a cure for the Wailing Death. This is your most important duty.
Okay.
Second, we must discover who was behind the attack on the Academy. Any evidence you uncover in this matter should be brought to Fenthic. He is the one assigned the task of unmasking our hidden enemy.
Okay, and I'm gonna say I will do as you command.
I ask for your discretion in this matter. News of the attack and strange creatures roaming the city will only add to the panic and chaos already in the streets.
I agree.
To aid you in your task, I will give you this Stone of Recall. You will find it to be a valuable tool in your quest.
And how does that work?
You can activate the Stone of Recall at any time, and it will instantly teleport you and anyone in your service back here to the Temple of Tyr.
That sounds amazing. We have a hub to come back to and rest.
Anytime you go through the teleportation portal in Tyr's temple, it will instantly send you and any companions back to the place your stone was last activated.
That is handy.
There is little else I can tell you about this mission. Whenever you need provisions, come speak to me again, and I can sell them to you through the store here at Tyr's temple.
That is also awesome because I need you to buy some shit.
Take this gold so you can buy the necessary supplies for your mission. Remember to stock up on healing potions before you go. They will be critical to your survival.
I'll begin my search for the Waterdavian creatures at once.
You might want to seek someone to accompany you in your mission.
I very much will.
There are a number of mercenaries for hire at the Trade of Blades, located in the city core.
I will go there.
A good place to begin your search for the missing creatures might be the Peninsula District. There have been several eyewitness accounts of strange beasts in the area.
Will do.
Farewell. May Tyr guide your steps.
If you say so. I'm not really a big god believer. But one thing I do need to do is talk to you again anyway, because I want to sell stuff.
Do you have news of the missing water Davian creatures?
No, but I do...
Is there something else you need?
Okay, there is something else I need, and no, it's not your body. I require the temple services. Okay, just jump back for no apparent reason. Okay, finally I can sell this stuff. No, God damn it, Exsus. God damn it, Exsus. Learn. Nope. Right, I'll put it in here, because then I can sell it like this. There we go, better. Okay, so I read the City of Luxon and the creator races. I'll get rid of them. I am going to read these other books, so yeah, you guys are a little bit shit out of luck. I need this. Not sold. I need to examine it, and I need it identified. How do we go about identification? Because you don't seem to have any identify scrolls on you. And I was told vendors could indeed identify. Oh, apparently it's only usable by a druid and by a ranger anyway, so I don't care, I'm going to sell it. Not going to sell the Wand of Sleep. Don't need the torch, even though don't need these robes, taking up loads of space. Don't need the thieves' tools. Don't need any of these spells because I already know them all. Or can't learn them at all. Oh, I didn't choose Melf's Acid Arrow. That's a level 2 spell. I can now learn that. I'm going to keep that one back. Pretty sure that's how that went down. That's a Rod of Frost. I'm keeping that. This is unidentified. Still cannot identify, but I learned, or we all learned last episode, that rods are really fucking handy. They do a lot of damage if they are of the correct type, and so on and so forth. So sorry, just some inventory management you guys are having to put up with here. I can sell you. I don't need a philosopher, and that'll probably make me some money. Yeah, 22 gold. I now have a alright amount of gold. What weapons do you have? What is this? A quarterstaff. It's going to be a quarterstaff. I don't know. It looks the same as mine, actually. It is 1d6. It looks exactly the same. In fact, it is exactly the same. Okay, getting carried away. That's a dire mace. What else do you have? Scrolls and potions. You have no identifying... no identifier, so... that is a pain, but hey. Magic items. What do you have in terms of... Lesser Amulet of the Master. What do you do? Wow. How much do you cost? Yeah, 8 grand. I ain't going to be buying you anytime soon. Okay, that should do. I shouldn't need anything else as of the moment, but then again, I don't know. But I do want to try. Yes, I can learn Melf's Acid Arrow. Beautiful, I've got myself a free level 2 spell. And an attacking one at that. That's pretty cool. I do want to ask you some more questions, Arabeth, before I go on. Talk to you.
Welcome. Do you have news of the missing water Davian creatures?
I was going to say,
is there something else you need?
I was going to say I'm injured, can you heal me? But I'm not injured at all, so I need to talk to you.
I will do my best to help with whatever you need to know.
Okay, so it'd be nice. It would be nice to know a little more about the lady I'm working for.
I am not one to boast of my accomplishments. Suffice to say that I am a paladin of Tyr, and I am honored Lord Nasher has placed me in charge of finding a cure for the Wailing Death.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Tell me about Fenthic.
It is no secret that Fenthic and I are lovers. Our feelings for each other are only matched by our devotion to Tyr and our loyalty to Neverwinter.
I didn't actually ask about you two being lovers. You don't have to put that right out there. He already said it, so everyone's assuming it. And, yeah. But it's good that you're not hiding it as well.
Although Nasha has placed me in charge of finding a cure for the plague, I could not do this without Fenthic's help. His faith and conviction are a comfort to me in times of darkness.
Okay, so you guys are very in love.
Is there anything else?
Okay, I'm not going to ask you about Fenthic anymore because you guys are going to make me puke. Not lying here. What do you think of Destler? Hopefully it's the same as what I think about the old bastard.
I think the Hellmite is arrogant, sanctimonious, self-righteous, and holier than thou. Forgive me for being so blunt, but Duster and I do not see eye to eye.
Hey, that's nowhere near as nasty as what I just said about him, so I agree with you, Arabeth.
Duster challenges my every decision on general principle, or so it would seem. He is constantly accusing me of abandoning my faith and not trusting enough in the power of the divine.
Yeah, but you can't always rely on that power, so you're doing the right thing. Why do you put up with him?
Sometimes I think Dester and his Hellmites do more to hinder my efforts than help them. But Fenthic assures me they bring hope to the city, and hope is something the people desperately need.
I guess so.
Is there anything else?
Okay, I'm going to ask, do you have any information on where the creatures might be, but I doubt it.
There are many rumors, and I would not like to give you any false leads. However, there is something that seems reliable.
Okay, what is it?
There have been some promising reports from the prison district. Several eyewitness accounts indicate a strange creature is wandering the area, or was a short time ago.
Good. So you said the prison district. The dialogue up here says the peninsula. I'm guessing that's the same thing.
But there is no guarantee the reports are accurate. The creatures could be in any one of the city districts. I shall leave it up to you where you want to take your search.
Thank you, Arabeth. No, I'm done.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
May Tyr guide your steps.
I'm sure he, she, or it will. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have a look around here, and I need to get to the city's core, the central. She said the central, didn't she? She said central part of the city. What's through here? Door's barred from the other side. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe this one is as well. Who knows? Yeah. So we teleport out then. Oh, no, we don't. Not necessarily. Hey, do you need a henchman? I do need a henchman, little man. Who are you?
Why not, eh? You have the smell of a prospective employer about you. Not that it's easy to smell anything with all the burning corpses in this city, mind you. Never seen this many flies outside of a Callumshire alehouse.
Okay, I don't know what Callumshire alehouse is, but it sounds like you belong on this team. Aren't you frightened of the plague? Oh, to be honest, my lord, I'd be far more frightened to take a swig of Callumshire ale. Again, I don't know what it is, but anyway, you'd be lucky to wake up 3 days later hugging the back end of a camel, I'd wager. Who are you? Me? Well, I'm none other than renowned rogue Tomo Undergallows. Grin to my friends. Tommy Grin. To the lasses, and that damned halfling to anyone in the position of respectable authority. Okay, good to know. I can forgive you for not having heard of me, however. I hail most recently from Calumport, and that's a long way for even my reputation to travel. I'll give it another week personally. Nice. Nice. What are you doing in a church? I could ask you the same question now, couldn't I? Well, if you have to know the truth, I was being chased by a pack of hooligans the day before yesterday when I darted in here. It seems like a good place as any, especially considering the priests don't throw halflings out on their ears as a policy, like in Calumport. So I've been hanging around here looking for something to do. Okay. Well, I am looking for a good rogue to help me in my mission. Oh, a mission, is it? My little pinky toes are quivering with curiosity. Or is that my danger sense? That'll go a long way towards explaining my recklessness. Oh well, what kind of mission are you on? I'm just going to say the second one. I work for Lady Arabeth and my mission is confidential. Ah, so he's some kind of secret agent for the lovely elven lass. Must be exciting. I'll be glad to help you out for the right price. So, let's negotiate a bit, shall we? I can place my superior skills of theft, lockpicking and swordplay at your disposal for any task you choose, providing you can provide me with a nice payment now. So, how much do you want? I'd rather doubt you'd find anyone else with my skills available, my lord. 200 gold pieces seem like a fair bargain, don't you agree? I could use a good row, and my persuade is showing in red, so I'm guessing that means my persuade is no good. Yep. I'll give him the gold. I'll tag along with you, my lord, as best I know how. Unless you tell me otherwise, if you want me to do something different, just give me a shout, eh? Right, okay. Okay, so I had kind of, not major problems, but I did have a little bit of a ball ache with these guys before. Follow, attack nearest. Yes, they're just gonna do their own thing until I say otherwise. So what have we got here? So we've got this. What is this? That's the recall portal. That's what he just said anyway. Recall portal. What's this one? Cerberus. Don't know what the blue dot is. So the recall portal. The blue dot is nothing. Okay. Okay, so we've got another Harling. I thought there was a way. Who's Sergol? Let's talk to you.
Hello to you.
Greetings, Exus. Arabeth has instructed me to provide whatever assistance I can in your mission to recover the missing Waterdavian creatures. However, my magic is not healing nature. My skills are tied to teleportation portal. The portal in this temple and the stone of recall in your backpack is... There's something I can do for you, Exus. I need healing. You should speak to one of the other clerics. My abilities tend strictly to the Stone of Recall. Okay. So, I'm going to end that dialogue. It's Tomin's contract. As if that takes up inventory space as well. God damn it. Absolutely god damn it. Okay, I've decided. Most of you... I don't know everything about the Neverwinter lore or the D&D lore. But we are getting rid of these books. I'm sure you were absolutely, you're absolutely gutted to hear me say this, because I'm sure you wanted me to read them to you. I'm sure you could not wait, but they just need to not be there. The space to take up is, and I'm assuming, and I don't know if we get a bank system or anything like that. I'm assuming probably not. But let's examine Tomin's contract. This is a short piece of paper. Is covered with more than a few grease stains and has been signed in a near illegible script by Tommy himself. Apparently it exists to prove that the halfling is in your service as a henchman. It's a piece of paper with a fucking dirty old X on it. More or less. Okay, well, do I have to keep these contracts around? Can I go out this door? Is this door also locked? This door is not locked. Okay, let's go into the world. Ah, the city core. Now this is what we're looking for because there are henchmen here. Oh, I mean, there's stuff burning and... Whoa. Sky looks bleak and black. Okay. Bethany, oh please, can you help me? You're with the city militia, aren't you? The guards at the gate said I might get help over here, but I don't know how... if they were serious or not. Slow down, I'll hear what you have to say, Bethany. Thank you. I don't mean to take you away from your duties. I mean, you're a guard, right? Probably got your hands full, but this is important. Bethany, I'd like to tell you now, sweetheart, I am not a guard. I am a fucking wizard. I'm much more powerful and important than a guard. But anyway, please continue. It's the Peninsula District. I live there, and oh, it's just horrible. They're killing everyone. They're killing everyone. Sorry, I thought she said they were killing everyone. The killing. Everyone running for their lives. It's horrible. Easy then. Tell me when you're ready. Okay. I came from the Peninsula District. That's where my home is. Was. Now it's too dangerous to go there. The prisoners are killing everyone. It's awful. I may have heard of this. Give me some background on the Peninsula District, please. Well, it's kind of complicated. The Peninsula District houses the Neverwinter prison. The families of the guards and such live around there. It's been safe for years. It changed a little while ago. The guards never came home from work one day, and now the prisoners are everywhere. First a plague, now threat of a knife in your belly. Okay, I'll see what I can do. You stay here where it's safe. Thank you. I can't say how much this means to me. Do you need directions? I'll tell you just to be sure. The Peninsula District is through the gate on the southwest side of the city core, near the Moonstone Mask. There are guards posted, but I'm sure they'll let you through. So she said the southwest side, and plus, if we look at the journal anyway, we've got the Peninsula Prison Break here anyway, so we can look at that. We've received it, the henchman thing. We've got Tommy Grin. So he is part of our henchman, and the Whaling and the Water Davians, which is our main quest. Okay, priority. The priority is that way round, but I'm going by date. So I want to do the Peninsula Prison Break. Plus, there might be a Water Davian creature there. Let's just have a look at what we've got here. So there's an uninjured citizen. This guy, who are you? You look like a guy. Your name is Hallion. And I thought I could go to that temple, and I thought I could go back in here, and let me actually just go back in here, because I need to know if I can bring Pavel back. There might be an NPC in here, because he shouldn't stay dead. That's not fair. I believe we are now on chapter 1. Talk to one of the nurses. Could I ask you some questions? Nope, you have no ability to heal anyone. Who can heal? Who can bring Pavel back? My old friend Pavel. Do any of these doors open? This door also opens. Where is this? What was this? This is City Core something else. Who are you? Olef?
Greetings of the even-handed to you. Welcome to the House of Tyr. I am Reverend Judge Olef Uskar, in service of the maimed god.
Okay, hello Olef, I'm Exsus. Will you answer some questions? This Tyrian home welcomes your well-mannered address. Ask what we will and I shall respond. I require the temple services. Temple services are available from Arabelle. She stepped out to assist us because, well, we have suffered from our own losses in the plague. Okay. I want to know how to bring people back to life. There's more books, guys. There's more books we can come in here and read. But not right now. Not right now. I need to find who can resurrect, because Arabeth can provide services, but I don't think she can resurrect. I think that door's barred, if I remember. Yeah, it is. I mean, the nurse here. To be fair, what was through here? Oh, that is where, of course, is where Fenthic and Desther are. Is there more ways round? Let's look at a map, shall we? This map is the tiniest thing you've ever seen in your goddamn life. Where does this door go? That's barred as well. Okay. Okay, so I will endeavour. I don't think it's Arabeth that can raise our henchmen. I'm glad we potentially could bring Pavel back, because I believe we have actually entered chapter 1 now. You can't resurrect people, can you, Arabeth?
Do you have news of the missing water?
Can you heal my wounds? Okay, you can heal my wounds and that of my followers.
Farewell.
But you cannot bring people back from the dead or resurrect them. So, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know why I'm going around here. That's pointless. We came out here. Let's get back outside. Okay, so me, Sir Bruce, and Tommy, as he likes to be called, we're gonna make our way. That's exactly what we're gonna do. The map's a lot bigger now as well, and oh yes, brilliant. We have markings on the map, so I can trade of blades. That's where all. If I look in just that direction, over there somewhere is where the just down past the scenery here is where I can hire more henchmen. It's going to be fantastic. We're getting into the game proper now, guys, and I see only good things in the future. Amazing things. However, I have run out of time for this video, so I'm going to leave it here. And it has been... I've actually had a good time this time. I had a good time last time. The game doesn't seem to have skipped as much this time as well, which is something I said earlier when I was like, I'm not going to jinx it yet. It still is. There's still nothing I can do about it. It's a shame, but I'm going to play on anyway because I'm really enjoying myself. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching my video because I've enjoyed playing. And as usual, I have been Lord Exsus. And I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.